Um, yeah, and and so I just want you to understand that a lot of these women, the way they react to other women, you will be the other woman someday. It's going to be you. It's going to be you next. I said, even Christian women will defend being naked at all costs. You never see the trad e-girls without a pound of makeup, short skirts and dresses, and using God for money. Yet they insult and gaslight you if you notice. Then she doubles down and gaslights even further. She says, I just can't imagine. I can't imagine living with a girl like this. It's like you're going to go crazy because she's just going to gaslight you to eternity. They wear so much makeup. And look, I am not asking for a lot. Okay. I really don't think I am out of the trad Jesus female influencers. No makeup, modest clothes. If you're going to put the Jesus cross in the Bible, Jesus cross in the bio, I think I should be able to demand you didn't get banged on the balcony at a TPUSA event. I think I should be able to demand no makeup, modest clothes. I think that's the bare minimum. And you're not insulting women just because they noticed you're naked or they noticed you're using your brand for clout. They become very, very mean. I won't even lie to you. All right, people that over sexualize everything or sexual things that are not sexual at all. This is such bad gaslighting. You need to avoid this like the plague. Porn has ruined so many brains, men's and women's. Stop making things sexual or provocative that are not. It is a sign of someone whose brain has been completely rewired by porn or sex addiction. If you see a picture of a guy and a girl, immediately assume something sexual, you're gross. If you assume a girl is a whore because she has more intense female features, you're disgusting. These people are telling on themselves. You should turn to Jesus Christ. Okay, let me get this straight. I mean, really, this is the post this girl has. Now, again, it's not terrible. It's not the worst, but it's like your butt, that's pretty high up. Do you know what I mean? Like the Jesus, here's tits out, Jesus cross. I mean, I don't think it's because you have feminine features. It's because you have heavy makeup and your boobs out. It's like, and I don't mind. I mean, girl, you look hot. Go get your, you know what I mean? Go for what you want in life. But I mean, I'm not, who am I to tell her not to do it? If her throwing her tits out will probably get her a way better husband than not. I mean, it will. And then the problem is part two is these simps come in and they defend women's right to be naked. They could fight for anything. They could fight for, I don't know, world peace. They could fight for, I don't know, ending like world hunger. They could fight for anything on the planet. And these simps will fight for women's ability to be naked. We got this guy here. Anytime there's drama, actually, maybe I'm going to go like this. Anytime there's drama on this app between political women, you can bet money Emily's involved. I guess when you're expired, flat-chested, and don't have a man to provide for you, your only way to make money is drama farming, or maybe she's a bitter, black-hearted woman. I just can't take this simping. I mean, is this he looks just like I would think he would look. It just never ends. Does anyone want to be my prom date? Oh my God. It never ends. SIMPINGING. Stop simping. It never ends. And like, I was thinking about it, and I think this is why people go crazy because, yeah, I mean, it just, it never ends. We're going to watch the original Gaslighter. We're going to share this tab.
It is important to learn to recognize abuse and manipulation. Now, there's actually a type of manipulation called gaslighting. And what gaslighting is, it comes from a 1944 film called Gaslight, starring Ingrid Bergman. And it's about a woman who is manipulated by her husband into believing that she is going crazy. We come to find that the husband is actually just using the marriage in order to find something.
Okay. Manipulating the wife into going crazy. I think these women are manipulating. Okay, because you know what? If someone said, Pearl, this top today, this is lower cut than I normally do. If you said, Pearl, that's a low cut top, I could oh my God, stop porn braining me. Stop porn braining and over sexualizing me. Or I could say, why do you hate other women? Why are you drama farming, you flat-chested, bitter old hag? Or I could say, oh, yeah, I could have wore something better. It's so easy. It's so easy. Like, and I just don't understand. These simps will defend whoring. Whoring till the end of time. And I just don't understand it. I really don't. Let me go back to the movie.
Valuable that belongs to her. But she believes she's going crazy because he was rifling through the attic at night. And what happened in those days is if you turned on a light in one room, it would dim all the other lights throughout the house because there was only...
Okay. So now this guy is saying, don't judge. The simp's in the house. The simp is here. Don't judge. Now, look, I'm not judging, I think. Let me put the definition of judging. We can go through and ask if I'm judging. I don't hate Ella for it. I don't think I'm better than her in any way. In fact, maybe she's made better decisions in some areas than I have. I don't know. I don't know her life, right? But I can't, like, it's like if I see a stripper, right? And I say, that's a stripper. And you say, you mean evil, bitter old hag. I'm like, is that not a stripper? Is it? And then you question your reality. You're like, is something wrong with me? Because I noticed that she's a stripper. That's what these e-girls do. I think, wow, you're using your marriage, your family, your kids for clout. I don't think you take it that seriously. You know, you're using your ring to signal status. Are you sure you like the husband? You're kind of coming off like you just like the clout of the ring. Or I'll see her with her boobs out and I'll say, are you putting your tits out with a Jesus cross? It's really not in a hateful way. I don't hate any of these people. I don't have any problems with them. But I don't understand why am I not allowed to observe that that's what they're doing? Like if I see somebody stealing and I say, hey, you're stealing. I'm not that religious, okay? I'm really not. Am I not allowed to observe? Am I not allowed to notice? Why can I not notice? So let's see. It says judging, to form an opinion or conclusion about, to give a verdict. Maybe I am judging. I don't know. I mean, I was debating, is forming an opinion or making a negative assessment about a person. I don't have a negative assessment about Ella, but I do think she sticks her tits out for Jesus. You know, I mean, it's not it's not it's not to say she's a bad person, but she's definitely doing that. Definitely. Like, am I not allowed to notice? When does it become judging? And what I don't understand is, where is this energy for women that judge men? Let me go back to this video.
Certain amount of gas that could light the whole house. And so you knew somebody else was in the house in another room turning on the light if you saw the lights flicker. And so she noticed that the lights would flicker every night after her husband had gone away somewhere, supposedly maybe to see friends or whatnot. He was actually going to the attic. But he convinces her that what she's seen is not true. She's imagining that the gaslight is going down, when in reality she knows better, but she believes him. And so that's what it means to gaslight somebody, is to convince them.
And that's what they do. The women are trying to convince you they're not whoring. And then you kind of know, you're like, you're 22. I mean, are you a virgin? And then she was tweeting she's waiting until marriage, but I'm like, do you still have your virginity? It doesn't really seem like it. I mean, I don't know. Girls that dress how you dress don't usually have it. I'm just being honest here.
To deny their own reality. So gaslighting from an abuser makes a victim doubt their own instincts and sense of reality.
Now this other guy, he's like, you're criticizing her. I'm like, I don't think I'm criticizing her, because to be honest, I don't think it's a bad move. I don't think it's a bad move to put her tits out and show off her body. I think it's a good move for her. I think strategically she will get more attention and more offers that way. I would almost suggest it. But for you to tell me, for you to say, Pearl, she is not sticking out her tits for Jesus, that's where I get annoyed. Just say what you're doing. Just say what you're, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not, you know, like, I mean, you'll probably get some offers from like conservative guys that way. But, you know, I don't even mind you being, I don't really like tits out with the Jesus stuff, but you could do like tits out for Republican events. I don't really mind that. You know, I don't really mind like some hot girls doing some marketing. I know they have to guard their reputation. They're bringing more perverts to Christ. Now I kind of like when you guys go at me in the chat, because it does help me clarify my thoughts more. You said female breathes air. Pearl makes a video judging it. I wouldn't really say that's the same. I really wouldn't, because women breathing isn't interesting, but I do like to look at behavioral patterns. I think it's interesting. You know. So, you know, this is kind of where we're at, is even in my chat, right? I think these guys are from Twitter or something coming at me. Just think about the fact that these are grown men. They are grown men, and they thought, what should I do with my time? Defend e-girls being naked. I think it's in men's DNA. They can't help it. They just love defending women's honor. They love it. They can't stop.